Hey, what's up, everybody? Inhaler 99's here. I just wanted to talk about something. I subscribe to a channel, and his name is Junk Bond Trader. Post a link down in the description box. He also went by the name Earthbound Misfit. And if you don't know any of his videos, like he does a lot of original music, great, fantastic music, by the way. And he does a lot of vlogging, just about anything. One thing that he seems to become a theme is drug use, especially methamphetamine. And he just now posted this video on. He just got out of rehab. It was like for 12 weeks he went, and he looks amazing. He looks fantastic, and you can see in him that his enthusiasm is there. You know what I mean? His speech isn't slurred, or just sluggish. Like he's doing great. I wish him a lot of luck, and he's happy with life. And it got me thinking about my road to recovery. I was a meth head for a good 3 years, and I must say it's like I've been clean ever since April 18th of 2014, and yeah, last member did it. So I'm just happy to be away from all that. Like you watched some of my earlier videos and stuff like that. It's like that's back when I was on it, was doing stuff like that, and just don't look that great. I don't. It's hard for me to even watch them and stuff like that, and just the way I talk and the way I look and stuff like that. Like first of all, I'm 6'3", and now I weigh 180, and you can even see it's like I don't know, I would say I'm skinny, but that's 180 now, 6'3". So now I was 150 back then, 145, and I just skinny thin. I can hula hoop through a Cheerio. You know what I'm saying? And how I want to be social. It was really hard for me to be social and stuff like that. And I was always locked in my room, really just like on the computer, like jacking off, and just did that for so long. Thinking I was getting stuff done, but really not. And just doing horrible damage to my penis over and over again, and my lungs. I was a smoker, and hygiene, all that stuff, and just being paranoid, living my life as being paranoid, especially with the cops, stuff like that, because I was living in a tweaker pad and stuff like that, and um, just always worried about my stuff, but more so me, like just how I operate and how I thought. Because I was also extremely selfish. I didn't want to accept any responsibilities. I didn't want to admit to any faults of mine that I may have. Um, that even I think the worst of it is like when I was gonna marry this one woman, and we were living in Southern California, and then we moved up to Northern California where the place is, because it's my dad who lives there, stuff like that. He has PTSD, whatnot. And I was gonna help him move up to Oregon and whatnot, and that was the whole plan. But instead, math was the roadblock, and then as she got sucked into it, and her and I were both doing it, and just wasting away our life and our love, and to a fucking man-made chemical. Just I get disgusted by it every time I think about it. Um, Especially that ruined a relationship, and now it's it's just we don't talk anymore and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's just a whole other thing. Um, but I remember thinking before how, oh, I'm just not social, I'm just an introvert, you know what I mean? I'm just this and that. No, it's just because I used all those excuses and whatnot, and just I'm thinking like, oh, I need to be on math and stuff like that to be able to do this. Well, sure, it did make me more up and whatnot, and sure, heroin and stuff like that made me more um, chill, whatnot. But really, it's just because it's like you do it. At least I would do it, you know what I mean? And then like first day's fine and stuff like that, then I'm not eating and I'm up for 2 days. And, I need to get stuff done, so I'll do more. Then now I'm up for 3 days, and then now I'm seeing people. I'm losing my fucking mind, I'm paranoid, and like my friends invite me out because they're on a normal sleeping schedule and I'm not. And I'm like, I can't. I have to skip this and sleep for like a day or two, just to, and just over and over and over again. And it's like now I'm so happy to finally be sober. Because I can do all that. I can be normal. I can have a social life. I can love myself. I can forgive myself finally, and be happy with my life and not be so goddamn depressed. And be able to evolve and move forward and stuff. Sure, there's things I still get lazy about, and like when it comes to cravings and stuff like that, I don't really get cravings. Like I'll briefly think about it. I'll briefly, because I'm a smoker, I smoke cigarettes and stuff like that, so I like the oral fixation part. Um, but I may think, oh, it'd be nice to have energy right now. But I'm constantly. But after I think that, what immediately comes after that is, dude, you wasted your entire life. Plus, you took someone you really love down with you. You know what I mean? Not thinking about all the destruction. I mean, that always just happens like right afterwards, and then I instantly just, I can, yeah, I start to taste them. Like, I get all grossed out, and I feel like my cheeks are like sinking in. Sometimes I can feel my ribs, and so I don't like it. I don't have good memories with it and stuff like that. And I don't really have any good times on it whatsoever. Really, it's just always been chaotic and stupid, and just for what it is, just killed my life. And um, well, after like what happened with my fiance and stuff like that, after that devastation, it actually like woke me up and made me like want to do something about it. So it's like I finally got out of that environment and went back to like uh, staying with some family, and I was able to get sober. I slept a lot and ate a lot, but I did it. And then I started working and stuff like that, and but it was really hard to stay in that town because it's like I was always reminded about like what her and I shared and where the destruction was going down and stuff like that, and I didn't like it. I didn't like being constantly reminded all the time how much I fucked up, you know. And so I eventually moved up here to Oregon and stuff like that, and that's where I reside right now. And I love this place; it's so fantastic. And but also too, it's like but instead of running away from my problems, like I had done for so many years, I've actually like dealt deal with them and with a sober mind. And I will say it's very difficult. Like I shed a lot of tears. There's a lot of heartache and pain, and I thought, oh, I'd never feel better. But I did. I feel strong. I feel stronger now. Like I feel like I'm ready to start forgiving myself, and I'm ready to start dating and stuff like that, and I can move on. Um, so yeah. So I'm really glad I gave myself enough time and stuff to do that, and because I feel like a human being again. I feel like an adult, and this is the person that I want to be and whatnot. And I'm working towards that. So but yeah, I remember thinking that I've laid there countless times thinking um this is it's my life. This is how my life's gonna be forever. I literally thought I was just gonna die a junkie or a tweaker or whatever, what have you. I felt hopeless so many goddamn times, and it really wasn't until I moved away. I actually went to stay with my mom, and I remember thinking beforehand how I wish I could have the courage just to say to her, I need help. And I don't remember, but I'm thinking that there was some times where I did say that, and she didn't. She just hung up the phone because I don't think she knew what to do with like her baby boy, um, using drugs and stuff like that, and me just being so blunt about it. I don't think she knew exactly what to do. Um, but she finally turned around. When I just had nothing left, my car was shit, broken down. I was like stuck in LA, down there on a whim for some something else, and I just had nothing. I hadn't eaten anything. I had no money. I just was down and out, and that's when she took me in, and that's when I was finally able to recuperate and finally get better. So, it is possible. I mean, it really is, even though, like, I've been back to my dad's since that a couple times, and there's this one woman there who isn't a bad person. I'll admit that. I'll admit that not everybody who does this drug is a bad person. I met some really shady fucks there, you know what I mean? Even with me, it's like I didn't steal anything to do. I was just stuck in my room all day, doing stuff. But it's like there's good people. And there's just one woman there who my heart goes out to because she does have a kid, stuff like that. But she's just like has nowhere else to go. So like she stays in that one house, which is just a tweaker pad and stuff like that, and it's just constantly around her. And I know that feeling, so I reach out to her at times. And but other than that, I hate everybody else. I really do. Even my dad, I fucking hate him. Just not a good person. And I hope I don't become that, which I won't, because I already have a head start in life. I've already went through that chaos, came back up, survived, so I know that I can keep moving forward. Anyway, so yeah, but no, life's good though. Life is good being sober. So anyway, that's just my little rant there, and yeah, thank you for listening. You should check out his channel too. It's actually amazing music, and he's a good vlogger in my opinion. All right, bye.